friend Watson, sometimes Artie. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. You're going to see this on Valentine's morning. So this episode is for if you have a partner, even if you don't. If you're watching this right now, it's probably 8 o'clock in the morning. Get up, make some breakfast. Trust me on this. Make some breakfast. So I have two options here. We're going to do eggs. We're going to sunny side up. Quick shout out to my friend Aaron Edwards and his wife Andy. They are your biggest fan. I got him the shirt for today and it's a little too big, which is good. It's extra large. So it should not be. Anyway, so I got some different options for steak. We have filet mignon wrapped in bacon. And then we have, thank you for looking at me. And then we have a ribeye. And I actually got a scale today. So we're gonna weigh these and I'm gonna bring you over here. And we're gonna see which one weighs more. My guess is the ribeye, but these fillets are huge. So I'm gonna take a little break. We're gonna come back around here and then in the comments, vote. Should we make the fillet or should we make the ribeye? Or they will eat either of them. They don't care which one. You can say both. We're also going to do, like I said, eggs sunny side up, and then we're going to do some potatoes. We're going to dice them up. We're actually going to put these in the air fryer. So what I'm trying to do today is something very, very quick, so you can jump back in bed. All right, I'm going to bring you around here now.
24 hours later.
All right, I'm not sure how the lights will work here, but I've actually already descaled the scale for this plate. So the weight you're going to see here is what the steak weighs. Ribeye. Okay. 1 pound, 3 ounces. Hey, fix your ear. What are you doing? Watson, what steak do you want? No. So Artie's only been on one episode when I was doing the trial week with him. The trial was great. And then now Artie likes to be the king of the house. Artie, no. All right. Then we have the ribeye, which I've had these at room temp, so they're ready to go. A pound on this fillet. Yeah, they were 2 for $20, so they were not weighed for cost. They were $2 for $20. What? Now are you interested? All right, he's back. So we're going to use the cast iron again. Artie, no. Get down. Get down. Okay, see, he rolls. Cast iron again. How I'm going to do it is we're going to get it really, really, really hot. Now, I used extra virgin olive oil last time, and it did not go well. There was smoke everywhere. I thought I had vegetable oil. I do not, so we're going to use pure olive oil. And my hope is we don't have the fire department here later. So, I'm going to put the tripod back up, and let's get to cooking. I'm going to look at the votes. There may be 0, but I'm thinking we go with the filet. It's technically breakfast time for you. Got the bacon. Yep, that's what we're doing. Filet it is. We're going to do a very simple seasoning. We're going to just do peppercorn, crushed pepper, and I'm going to use the fancy salt. I have smoked salt I've had since last year. It's Valentine's Day, so we're going to use it. So what you'll do, make sure you wash your hands. I've also washed potatoes. We're just going to dice those up. I'm going to put those in the air fryer. I'm going to put the same thing: pepper, salt, and if the egg, the easiest thing, goes sour, we're going to just make it a scramble with some grape tomatoes and some feta cheese. That's what I like to use. So, all right, let's season this bad boy up. Our next step is going to be to get the cast iron very, very hot. So we're trying pure olive oil. We'll see. Put in there. We want this to get really, really hot before we put it on. Now we're also going to preheat the oven to 450, because my plan is with this steak, we're going to sear it on one side for 2 minutes, flip it 2 minutes, and then put it in the oven. Probably 2-3 minutes. I have a digital thermometer we're going to use. That's going to plug right into the thickest part that sets outside the oven. So we'll be able to see. I want it to hit 135 and let it rest. So once this is in the oven, we'll put the potatoes in and we'll start the egg. So, all right. So this is on. It's getting hot now. Where's all the smoke salt? All right. Hope everyone's been safe. Hope everyone has been wearing masks, staying social distance as much as possible. I'm hoping we're in the home stretch of this. I feel like this time last year we actually weren't talking about it. We were very close. I remember it was St. Patty's Day, and I did a guest host spot. And that was kind of when we're like, okay, we're about to shut things down. So hopefully you've all stayed safe. Hopefully you watch these episodes and cook some of the meals. Got the one side. Okay. Just at your own taste, you know, flavor. If you like a lot of pepper, a lot of salt, go for it. Actually, excuse me. If your partner, it's Valentine's Day, your partner or your dogs like a lot of pepper and salt, act accordingly. Okay, another tip, make sure you're patting your meat with paper towels before you get it really, really dry, because that's going to help you get the good crust. Some people just want to season, some people just want to season the tops and bottoms. Try and do the sides too. This has bacon, so we're not going to really do too much of it. But when you're doing a normal steak, try to do the sides as well. Okay? Good. What do you think? What do you think? I am going to wash my hands, and I'm going to get over to the stove. Maybe. The tripod's about shot, just for the record. All right, first we're going to cut these potatoes. They have been washed. I got this new cleaver today, which is great. Very sharp. Always want a sharp knife when you are cooking. Now, some people like to boil their potatoes. It makes them a little bit softer, but like I said, today we're going fast. We want to get it cooked, get it in for, you know, breakfast in bed, and then enjoy your Sunday. So normally, if we had more time, I would boil the potatoes, but we're not doing that today. We're going to keep the skin on. If you hate skin on your potato, go ahead and get it off there, but we're keeping the skin on ours. So just dice it up just like this. And the size, the size doesn't matter. So
that's what she said.
I think you're good however you cut them. I'll have to put a disclaimer that it's like, this episode's PG-13. What do you think, Watson? So we'll start putting these in here. I'm put a little bit of the pure olive oil that hopefully doesn't cause a smoke alarm to go off, and then salt and pepper. The air fryer is great for potatoes. Sometimes if I wanted to do just chips, I'll just cut thin slices and put it in the air fryer with some oil. That's it. Salt. But you can make kind of potato chips that way. So you can also cut this way. Okay. So this is plenty for 2 people. I watch food shows a lot, and I like that you don't see me, you know, with the perfect cuts. Whoops. And, you know, I try to learn as much as I can. This is just, you know, a fun hobby for me. But I like to feel this show is more of kind of the every man or woman and how they cut or cook their food. So now we can go quick and we lose a finger. Then Valentine's Day is an ER day. So everything is cut. Make sure you're washing your knife or cleaver between uses. The main thing is we're going to cut this bad boy with it and hope that, oh, Watson, can you see him? He just raised up. All right. So, what's up? Watson Lee. He's just ready to eat. He's like, come on, Dad. Okay. A little bit of olive oil. Okay, I will put the ingredients amounts. I used the wrong salt. In the description below as well, or in the comments. Perfect. And we have rosemary and thyme for the steak. But if you're a fan of either, add some to the potatoes. The rosemary smells fantastic, so we're going to do that. Rinse before use. So I'm going to bring you back over to the air fryer and we're going to get those in. Alright, another air fryer tip. Preheat it before you use it, especially if you use steaks or pork. I usually do, honestly, steaks in the air fryer. It's really easy. It's 10 minutes, you flip it in 5 and it's done. But we're going to go with the cast iron because these steaks look so good. So, we have our potatoes. I'm actually going to add a tiny bit of chipotle chili pepper. Give it a little bit of a kick. We're trying to refrain from garlic. It's the morning. It's Valentine's Day. We're just going to skip that today. So, a little kick there. Okay. Alright, throw these in. We're going to set these at about 350. We're going to say 15 minutes, but we'll check. They may need a little more time. The stove is getting hot. The cast iron, excuse me, is getting hot, and the dogs are getting restless. So there we go. Let's get this in. And all the air fryers, they work the same. I got this at an auction. It's like 20 bucks or something, but they all kind of work the same. So we're going to 350, 15 minutes. It's super loud too, so if it's too loud, I'm going to do those and add them in after. Alright, I will be back as soon as the cast iron is hot and ready to go. See? Look. We're sideways here. As we wait, this is just give you an idea of kind of behind the scenes. That's Watson, just doing his thing. People ask if he has fun doing it. I think so. He always gets the food, and he also gets treats too. Normally people don't see that. But he's getting treats between takes. So, Artie, we're still learning. Aren't we, bud? Okay, he's there, I promise. He is there. So, you're gonna see smoke. That's actually from the oven. So, yeah, it's not as bad as it was. So I'm happy with that. I want to show you the scale when I get it on. Alright, here is the thermometer. So we're going to stick this, after we sear it on both sides, we're going to stick this probe into it. We're going to leave the probe out, like here, on my countertop, and once it gets to 130, I am not good today. It's going to like do a ding or something. So, all right, we're hot. You don't see any smoke, I know. Nope, definitely not. All right, we're gonna put it on. Ready, boys? Always lay it away from you. There we go. That's what we like. And while we're cooking, we're going to put in some unsalted butter. There's already enough salt in the steak itself, in that bacon. We have thyme and rosemary over there. We're going to put that in just a second. All right. We're back. Once it's not wanting to wait anymore. So, 2 minutes. Go ahead and cut some butter. We're going to do about 2 tablespoons. Okay. I'll put this in. Like that. I'm going to put this in as well. It's been washed. See, I should have. It's fine. You're watching this like you should have used vegetable oil. I know. Always touch this with an oven mitt or a towel. It's very, very hot. Okay. Come on. Smells great. Get a good shot or not? Okay. There we go. Keep kind of pouring this on there. You want to make sure you're getting the sides too, so you get that bacon. Just like that. It's definitely paper. Man, we're going to have a blooper reel for days. Okay, now we're going to flip it. Ready? Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Wow. I promise you, if you bring this to your partner, they're going to be like, wow. This guy might snore, or this woman might snore, but I'm going to keep him around, or her around. All right. Potatoes are almost done. I flipped them a couple times. While this rests, we're going to make our egg. As you know, eggs are not going to take a long time. But I'm actually going to use the fat we've rendered for the egg. And the smoke, of course. A lot of times people want to keep flipping it. I don't. I want to leave it, and then flip it and leave it, and then put it in the oven and just leave it. Let it do its thing. Alright, we're going in the oven. First, here's our thermometer. Yeah. I'm going to have about a blooper reel every... Okay, it's on, I promise. Right in the middle. Okay. We are going in. All right. Now we wait. Want to give you an update We're at 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Artie left. He wasn't a fan, so that's why he's not in the show name. But Watson's a trooper. Hey, Bubba. Watson Lee. You ready for some steak? Hey, you ready for some steak? High five. High five. No. I highly recommend this, assuming we don't pull it out and it's charred. I got it for $12 or $13 at Walmart's, and as you can see there, that's the eternal tip of the steak. That's what we want. We want 130 because we're going to make a tent with aluminum foil on the plate we used earlier, which I washed. We're going to put a little bit of butter on it, and that thyme and rosemary we're going to put right on top, and we're going to seal it up. Also, update, Artie, still gone. Watson now has 2 chairs, right? That's why it's called Cooking with Andrew and Watson and not Cooking with Artie, right? High five. Come on, high five now. And it did. All right, let's take it out. How do I stop this? Stop it? Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, we've made this little tent. I messed that up for sure. We're gonna leave it in the probe. All these juices there. Perfect. All right. One on top here. One on top here. Here. I'm happy with it. I'm not in love with how the bacon looks, but that's alright. Plus, this thing will allow us to continue to see the temp. It's kind of cool. Okay, so we let that set. See, it's at 135 now. Air it a little bit. I don't want it to cook that much more. Now, what are we doing? Starting on eggs. Let's go. This is already hot. We may not even need to turn anything on, to be honest with you. We're going to try that. Okay. Depends how many people you have with you, whether it's kids or we'll just go with that. Here we go. I'm sorry, Bob. It's almost done. See, that didn't go too well. Okay. Scrambled eggs it is. Dang it. It's alright. This is real cooking. This is not Gordon Ramsay with all of his awesome restaurants and shows. This is Andrew McManus, Portsmouth, Ohio, with a dog. So we're going to change the title of this to filet mignon with scrambled eggs. We usually do a 2 or 3 egg scramble. But like I said, we're going to keep that fat in there and those juices. Easy scramble. I prepared for this. You always got to have a backup plan, which we did. And we're going to do this real simple. A couple tomatoes, cut them in half. Feta cheese, that's my go-to. It's my secret kind of go-to for scrambled eggs. I always add that. And they actually make them very creamy. So, we're going to add a little salt. I guess this could be a really, really huge sunny side up egg if we wanted it to be. That's okay. Not smoked salt. Okay. Now, we're going to do, I like to get these tomatoes too. The snacking tomatoes, just gives it a little more color, as you can see. So, sometimes these recipes turn out better this way. I'm just going to say that. Also, obviously, if you watched my last videos with this, make sure you clean it with warm water, a little bit of soap, just warm water. Oil it back up and put it in your oven. That way you don't, you don't lose the, I don't know what would you call it, the flavor or the seasonings. There we go, seasoning. All right. Just a second. Potatoes are done as well. And I'm going to plate everything in just a second. And Watson and I are going to try it. Artie, if he comes in. Just a few seconds on the tomatoes. You don't want to cook them too long to get mushy. Just try to give it a little bit of color. Okay. Alright, we're going to plate everything. I'm going to bring you back around here, and Watson and I are going to try it, right? Alright. Alright, we're finished. Give you a look at the plate. We're going to cut into it. You're wondering, did I cut my finger a little bit? No. Okay. Wow. Perfect. Move it up and down in case the camera's not getting it. Perfect. Medium rare. That thermometer is awesome. So, my Valentine and I are going to try it. I'm going to bleed on it. Yeah, I didn't get cut. Alright, here you go, son. You get to have it first. Here. There you go. See if it's Watson approved. Yeah? High five. High five, Bubba. High five. High five. Hey, it's a shirt, isn't it? High five. He can high five, I promise. Well, now here comes Artie. Alright, let me try it. Killer. Very good. Potato. I'm not left-handed either, by the way. Good. It really is. It's good. So happy Valentine's Day. If you're watching this, it's 8:30 by now probably. Get up, make any kind of steak. It doesn't have to be a filet or ribeye. Even if it's a cheaper cut, like a flank, cut that up, cook it however you see fit. Probably use this method. You don't even have to use cast iron. You can even use a non-stick skillet. But cook up that flank steak if you have that. Cut it in slices. Do breakfast tacos. We can try that next week if you'd like, but definitely take care of your partner, your sweetheart, your dog, right? So, thanks for joining, guys. We will see you hopefully next week. We'll try to get back in the swing of this, and we'll start doing it weekly. So, hope everyone's doing well, staying safe. Thanks. Right? He only cares about one thing, and it's steak. All right. My head was definitely cut off for all of that, so I'll give you another ending. Have a good Valentine's Day. Make sure that your people that you love know you love them. Like that guy. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.